Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to AnimeHealthcenter. This is Dr. I. Today we are back again to playing some more Zenless Zone Zero. We are going to try to finish the Bury Your Tears with the Past. I think this could potentially be the last episode. I mean, I think it is. I mean, it's like, I think we literally just have to go to one more mission, and that's it. And one good thing as well is that actually I forgot that Genshin had a phase 2, which is basically just maybe just one more event, but not like some big crazy story quest, you know. At first I thought it was like, oh no, there's like one day left. I just finished the story quest. I was like, okay, well, you know, I haven't really finished anything because it's gonna come out new story quests and stuff like that soon. Well, it don't. So we have like plus 20 days over there for no story quest or anything, so we can like finish maybe other stuff like in HSR, stuff like that. And also I have a little bit bad news. Not necessarily anything that affect you guys, right? I would think, really, no, it doesn't, but first of all, I think there is still a possibility that this could change, and there's also possibility that I can okay, let me explain first what it is. So what it is that sadly, in the hospital that I work at, apparently their economy is not really that good, which means that they couldn't keep me any longer because they couldn't really pay me anymore, right? That's that's how it that's how it is. If they don't have money, what are they gonna do, right? So they don't necessarily have like they can afford me anymore, so they had to let me go. I have about like 2 weeks, 3 weeks left, to work, and then I have to leave. Uh, but there are other like floors, how you would say it, like there's other floors, you know, and my coworkers were like, well, you could ask like maybe the floor above us or below us, they're kind of similar. Maybe you could get work there, see if it works better for them, I mean, some of them were pretty sure, like if you go and ask them below, I'm pretty sure they're going to get to want you right away. So that's my plan. I'm looking forward to that, at the very least, that maybe I have a chance to get either from above or below, because I think our field of work is basically like the same, surrounding like cancer and stuff like that, which is I'm working on right now, right? It feels really sad because I don't want to say goodbye to my coworkers because I got to know them, like literally I've soon been working there a year, and I got to know them very well. But life moves on, that's just how it is. The most important to me is that, like, I have a job, right? That's like the most important thing to me. Like, I think about my coworkers too. But if I can get a job on the floor below or above, I can always just go and visit them whenever I'm free. So that's really, really nice. I know there's a bunch of job out there that I could get in my field of work. I get it, but I'm really sad to leave them also. And the fact that I have to go around and searching and then learn their learn like Jesus, learn their routines and stuff like that, like how they work and everything. Like everyone has different routines on how they work and stuff like that. Um, as you probably can see, I use these videos as a therapy session. Okay. um, so yeah, that's update on my life at the very least for now. But my boss did tell me that they really try hard to try to keep me, but they they can't just afford me. That's a problem. And but they say maybe because said on Wednesday, next Wednesday, they were like, we're gonna have some updates, so we can see maybe if we can keep you still, because they were gonna go to talk with the big boss, you know, the boss above them. So I mean, I'll hold my hopes up, and see if potentially I can maybe get to work, you know, still work here. If they could somehow agree on keeping me. Um, Otherwise, I'm going either above and below. You know, hopefully they will take me in over there. Otherwise, I have to go and search somewhere else, basically. But it's gonna be annoying to go around searching for a job again, right? Which makes me kind of depressed. But at the same time, it's like it's a new journey. It's you start a new journey again, I guess. I was actually happy. No, not happy that I got fired. Jesus. I mean, I was like actually, I was happy at first. Not because I got fired, like before they told me, because I was thinking like, oh my god, it's soon been a year since I been working here. Like it's soon my anniversary of working here, and literally swear to God, on my anniversary, the first thing I get a call for them to get into their office, and just like, yeah, sorry, we can't afford you anymore because we don't have the money. So sadly, I'm gonna have to let you go. It's like, bruh, really? On my anniversary? All right, cool, man. Thanks. Just feels great knowing you mean absolutely nothing, you know? Okay. How long did I take up that time? Okay, I took like 8 minutes or 6 minutes of the time. Okay. Let's go. Okay, I think I have to TP over there. Yeah. Sorry about all that. I felt like I wanted to explain everything. I don't want to tell anyone because it's kind of embarrassing, you know, in a way. Like getting fired is kind of embarrassing, you know. And people kind of looked up to me. They were really happy that I worked for a very big and well-known hospital and stuff like that, right? Like, oh wow, that's amazing. You work for this that hospital. That's crazy. Like, wow, you know. And especially my mom, she was so proud. She was so happy about it, you know. So that's why I'm like, I don't want to tell her anything. But if somehow I can get, maybe, you know, if I can still stay, that's awesome. Then I'm not gonna say anything. But if I can't stay and I can maybe get a job from below or above, then I have to tell her anything too, because I'm still working at that hospital, you know. I don't think she would be disappointed, right? She won't be disappointed, but she's so happy right now that I'm working there that I don't want to not work there, you know. You know. Hugo sent a message earlier. Progress. Yeah. I'm ready. Yes. I'm working today as well, but I have some time to record during the morning, and then yeah, I basically have time to record during the morning. I like how I thought as well when I about to get like fired, or basically not about was there was not about was when I got fired, I was like, you know what, I kind of want to be full-time YouTuber. And then I was thought, are you stupid? You no, you that's not gonna work. I was like, yeah, that's not gonna work, because I thought like, what could I do to potentially get like monetized and somehow be able to get money from YouTube and do videos. So it's like, yeah, that's not gonna happen because no one watches me. So it's like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. So yeah, this just gonna have to be being a hobby. I have to try find a work elsewhere. Dear managers, you're here. Having two Lord Phaethons leading the way for me must be the luckiest person alive. We'll be counting on you too, as according to my intel, this is quite a large batch of serum. My guess is that Dina wouldn't put all the serum in one place, so we may need to split up. Just to be safe, we'll be counting on both of you to guide us. Once you're both ready, let's head into the hollow. They have another one like that, another one just to be sure. Like, are you really ready? Are you really ready? It's gonna be a long story, Quest. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready, man. One more. One more.
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby. I did some digging.
Oh, hi.
Some of the missing workers were brought here too.
Please.
Dina's getting ready to make her move. What? Can't handle it?
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
Nice.
In position.
Cool. Nope. You're checking if there were any chests. You know, usually there are always chests.
They're trying to destroy the goods. Stop them!
We need to take care of the guards first.
Yeah, I got you. Ooh.
Go. As you wait, some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
I'm saving my abilities for a big boss.
You're not taking anything from here. Hugo, get the guards first.
We are. Nice. You're somehow still alive. Ouch.
You just
Really?
stepped into your own grave.
Nice.
Fools. Blowing upon it.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
Nice.
Watch out.
Lovely.
Tails for the
And
dawn
Hugo
that
finish.
sets the world alight.
Awesome.
Take you.
Another one.
Prepare to kneel before me.
Nice.
Say no
Kind
more.
of tanky.
Time
There we go.
Blowing upon it.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
Nice.
More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There is likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people. Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If it comes to that, this will get far more troublesome.
How about splitting up?
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people. According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try? Let's part ways.
Probably
here for
experiment
now.
on herself.
And
Is she
perhaps
gonna
the
turn
other
into
manager
something and
could
we're gonna
use
fight that?
EOS to guide us.
Sure. I've been feeling better these past few days, so just follow me.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have two Lord Faithins.
Although, I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Belle and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation.
True.
He's a very generous person, after all. Right, Lycon?
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
Compensation is just one aspect. It's one thing with Belle being in the Hollow in person, but now with us working on separate routes, I can't help but worry even more for her safety. Oh, but I trust in your abilities. I'm just not quite used to this.
No, that's wise, man. Of course, you get worried about your sis, right? As they talk, Vivian stands behind them and suddenly shed tears as she gazed at one of them. Lovely. Yep. Yeah. Who dying? Who's dying? She turns and quickly approaches the area where Lano serum is stored. So one of us, one of them. Yeah, well, it must be one of us, right? Vivian recalls the tears she shed when looking at Phaethon and the destiny she saw then.
This is the
Oh
future I
yeah.
saw.
Oh no. I think we somehow gonna divert this. And she'll be like, wait, what? That never happened before. How is that even possible? You know? Maybe we use somehow our power thing from our teacher somehow to divert destiny, which is weird, but somehow, I don't know, or I don't know.
Lord Phaethon.
It was us after she looked at. Vivian closed her eyes and, as if making a decision, then grabs a vial of Ladon serum. If a tragedy is inevitable, then let's the misfortune fall upon me. Huh?
I'm sorry.
What are you doing? What is she doing?
This time, I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass.
Well, you can't divert destiny. That's not how it works, really.
I don't want to bring you misfortune.
Well, if you see this the sequence that's going to happen, you can try, I guess, but I don't think that's gonna work.
That's all I wish for.
If it's 100% true that what she sees is exactly what is going to happen, then yeah, I don't think you can divert destiny, but we will see. Maybe. What is she going to do?
Leave this to me, Lord Phaethon. Don't let me know. Get my dress dirty and you'll pay.
Boom. Nice. Oh, the bang boos, man.
Lord Phaethon, there might be more serum here.
What? Here? Here? Where? Here?
How dare
Oh.
you steal from Lady Dina?
I'll try to go
Bonk.
easy on you. No promises.
Am I doing damage over time? I didn't even know that. What?
Keep your filthy hands off.
Whee!
There are containers by the fissure. There's got to be something inside.
Okay, never mind, nothing here.
Let's try opening them.
Alright. Here? Oh! We don't want the money anymore. Please, just let us go. I don't think I'm going to make it. Just end my pain, please. We're here to save you. Are there any other captives? There were, but they all turned into ethereals. So many ethereals. They're all dead. Please, just let us go. That girl never intended to let us live. My friend will get you out. We will deal with this. Don't be afraid. You'll get out of this hollow alive, we promise. Really? Oh, thank goodness. Be careful. So many people were brought with us. They're all ethereal now. They're all ethereals now. Really, really scary ethereals. I can't even imagine what she planning to do with such a massive horde of ethereals. People would die. Everyone will be killed by those ethereals. Hush. Say no more. My friend will get you out. Leave the rest to us. The thing is, if Vivian saw something that happens in here, in the hollow with us, something tragic happening with us, why wouldn't she not just send us out of the hollow? If the thing that's going to happen is in the hollows and she sees it, she's like, oh, she's with me in the hollows and something happened to her. Let's say she got shot. Okay, let's just say that. Okay, she got shot with serum or whatever, and you see that, you're like, okay, she's in the hollow with me. She got shot with the serum, and then she somehow like just transforms and dies, and or turning into ethereal. How about, yo, Belle? You have a great plan. You stand outside the hollow. I'll be inside the hollow. You know, even though destiny will always get its way, so somehow she will still get shot outside the hollow. Somehow she will still get shot outside the hollow, I guess. But at the very least, it's not what you saw, because now she's outside, got shot instead of being inside, right? Worth a try. I mean, if I saw something like, oh, if my friend comes to school today, he will fall down the stairs and hit his head and die. Okay, that's a bit harsh, but let's say that. I'm like, ooh, I'm be like, yo, brother, I have something very important to tell you. Please, can you not go to school today and just stay with me and do something else? Try to avoid him to go to school. Whatever he does, just, I mean, if he really wants to go to school, just freaking tie him up. Tie him up like, no, you're not going to school, buddy. You're just sitting here. You're just sitting here with me where it's safe. Nothing's going to happen. Just no stairs, no nothing. Literally, I would try that. At the very least, I would try to see what the outcome is for the future. If I see it's not going to work, and next day instead he's going to die, I mean, at least I tried, right? After contacting Hugo and Lycon, they quickly arrive. You eventually decide to have them first take the civilians to a safe place. Also, if I did manage to avert the destiny where today he was supposed to go to school and fall down the stairs, if I could prevent that, that means I could technically prevent what I'm seeing, right? While Vivian and you continue to search for any overlooked serum or victims, shortly after they leave, a familiar voice. Shortly after they leave, a familiar voice comes.
It must have been tough for you to find this place.
Dina.
Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you.
Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options.
They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away?
She gone cray
There
cray.
will always be people consumed by greed, and therefore, they will come willingly to me. In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition?
Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then.
Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian? In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope.
Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows.
I don't know why. I can see it, but at the same time, I feel like Dina is just. I don't know. Every time I hear her conversation stuff, like it just feels like she's just evil because evil. She's just like no. I see her motivations. I see it, but every time I hear her, like anything she talks about, everything just feels like I'm evil. I'm just evil. I'm evil, evil, evil. That's it. Like I am just evil because I am evil. You killed my father, so I'm evil, evil, evil.
What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel.
No.
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina?
Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope.
Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality. I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope, and I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives, and I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please, stop.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
The point of no return? I passed that point ages ago.
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you! You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't
You're
allow
not
it.
allowed.
I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina.
You're not allowed to
And-
die, bro.
I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
Camille resolutely walks towards the fissure as Dina stares after her disappearing figure. After a moment, she also walks forward. Vivian is about to stop her, but Dina uses the control to open a container door. Ether surge out, blocking the path.
Take out these ethereals
Oh,
first.
okay.
We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste.
Can I group? Oh my god, it's the one with the. Man, I hate these guys. Bonk.
Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon.
Kill those small guys. Okay.
They must be on the other side of the fissure.
Okay. Can I go in? Oh. Oh. She did.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
What? The gaslighting is insane. Are you crazy? What? What? Oh my god. Camille died? It's Vivian's fault. Vivian, are you satisfied? You killed Camille. Look what you have done.
You were the one who brought yourself to this point.
You're saying this is all my fault?
Yes.
Losing my father.
Yes.
Losing Camille.
Yes.
I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet Father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when Father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you, that you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing, because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me.
It's only because of my ability that Landon...
I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course. The
Yeah,
same
it's kind of
goes
hard,
for
but
fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears.
I mean, you know, I feel like, how should I say this? When it comes to being jealous about stuff, it's like, if you can find some resolve to strengthen your mentality on the reason of why you're jealous of something, like you go deep down to answer the question of why are you jealous to begin with, like, like before, back in the day, where I was thinking like I was super jealous of my friends, maybe who had a lot of things that I didn't have, or other people who had like really good talent. Like, I was once drawing a lot, and then I see a bunch of people who just like started drawing, but they draw like really really good, and I'm like, like why? I'm like, how they just started like a year ago. I've been drawing for like years, and I feel like they are already much better than me. I'm like, I'm doing something wrong, and you just like get very jealous and stuff like that. But then at some point I felt like it was very toxic to me. I never treated them any badly. I didn't. It was that I was just very jealous, and then it was very toxic for me, myself, because I always compare our arts and stuff like that. I'm like, wow, look at him draw, look at my art. I'm like, it's not the same. He's just better. And after a while, I kind of just realized that it was not really worth just sitting there and just like, oh my god, how is so much better than me, blah 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 blah. It was it was more like, I finally resolved that I don't have to be better than him. Like, my art might not look like him because we don't have the same art style. If I really like his art style, I can try to draw like him a bit more, take inspiration from his art, and do something similar, right? Maybe not exactly like him, but that's because I am not him. I'm a different person. I have a different skill set, different art style. We're not the same. So, of me just thinking like being jealous is not really worth it. Instead, look up to him and see him as a goal that you want to maybe move towards. Instead of looking at it at being jealous, look at it as a goal for you to achieve. If you see him as somebody who's drawing really good and you want to be able to draw like him, instead of being jealous and feel maybe even anger towards that person, instead be more like, wow, he's so amazing. I want to be able to like somewhat draw like him. I really like his art style. You know what? I want to be able to draw like him. And you try to have that goal set in mind, and you train on that, right? That's how I started with it. When it comes to jealousy over other things, I can't explain everything, but if you try to find deep down what it is that you're actually jealous of them about, and think, is it really worth it to sit there and being jealous?
I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death.
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so why are you still defending Landon? And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no? It proves I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. It is what little value I have, and have ever had. In the end, you took even that from me, and completely destroyed it. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Dina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too. Okay, Dina?
Vivian, I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful. I won't apologize, Vivian.
Well, Dina closes her eyes and injects the vital serum into her own arm. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Good that Camille died for this. Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you, Camille. Yeah. I mean, Shima, you know. Soon ether crystal appear on her body and sign of corruption. Yeah, I mean, I knew she was gonna do that in the first place, but I thought maybe she can do something else now that Camille actually sacrificed herself, but seems like no. But I believe we are going to somehow be able to get the corruption out of her, maybe. I feel like that sacrifice, I feel like we're going to do something with that, you know, instead of just letting her die. Maybe we could help her somehow. Like maybe an antidote or some shit, I don't know.
I don't want to hate myself, so I can only hate you for killing my father, and hate Camille for leaving me. That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you.
Jesus, okay. I mean, you look kind of cool as the Ethereal, I guess. I don't know.
I will also hate Camille, so I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never, you would be...
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
Alright. A cool new boss, I guess. Wait, that's not what I saw. Huh? Wait, what?
Dina.
Wait. That's not what I saw. What is this? Wait. Wait. This is not the boss I'm expecting. Look at the art we got. This is not it. What happened? Wait, I'm kind of disappointed. What is this? Literally, what is this? What? What? She looked much cooler before. What's this? Oh my god. Wait, I can dodge mid-air, I guess. Bonk. Ouch. Wing. Take this.
Notice me. Lord Nathan.
Okay, can you get off my corner now? Wong. Ouch. Bonk. But this is so weird. This is not the boss I was expecting. Did she change form mid? I mean, I guess so. Kinda disappointed because I was expecting something else. Ouch. Good thing you didn't do a lot of damage. Nice. Okay, I dodged too early. Yeah, I definitely dodged too early. Nice. Go, Bamboo! Nice. Boom! Goodbye, Dina.
Behind you!
What?
What happened? What the?
Huh?
Vivian!
Wait, what happened?
Don't come near me.
What happened?
This is my own choice.
Oh.
I will change the fate I saw. Vivian! I just want you to remember me when I looked my best. Vivian! Vivian, your body. I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but
Yeah,
I
she
don't
wasn't really
wanna
using the
go
serum
and
after all.
raise fortune anymore. No, please, no. It's so warm, and the night is beautiful. Vivian.
Oh, 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 oh.
It can't end like this.
Oh, I knew it! Something! We were doing something! We were doing something! Oh! We can remove it! Oh my god, we can remove the corruptions! Oh my god! I like how we just predicted the whole thing. I like how I I predicted the whole thing. I didn't predict Camille, I mean, doing her thing, but I did predict that Vivian. No, actually, no, I did not predict this at all. I predicted that Dina was going to use a serum. I never said anything about Vivian was going to use it as well. I thought that it was going to be the other way around, where Dina, we were going to help Dina remove her corruption, not Vivian. Because I don't think I made. I mean, I saw her. Well, I have to go look back at the video, but I don't think I predicted it though, because I remember I saw her take the vial, one of the serum, and I thought, oh, maybe she would use it on herself, but I never said that out loud. So technically, I didn't predict it because I didn't say it out loud. I kept it to myself. Like, she might use it on herself. Now I'm just saying it, like, because I never said it out loud, so it doesn't count. I have to say it out loud because otherwise I can just BS you guys, be like, oh, I predicted it all along, guys. I mean, I didn't say it, but I thought in my head this is exactly how it was. I saw it, so it doesn't count. But for what it's worth, I did think when she took the vial at the start, like she might use it on herself, but I didn't think it was gonna go this way though. Um, so both of them used it. So well, I did predict that we, with our powers, somehow was going to be able to like remove the corruption. So it was true. It was actually true. That's cool. At first, I thought like wow, they're actually going to kill off another character, like or another character, like they're actually going to kill off a character, like how they doing on HSR, right? Like HSR doesn't really feel like they are scared of killing off characters, you know. At the very least, in right now, like I feel like if the story feels better of them dying, they will do it, and I really like that. Like I don't mind if the character's dead; we can still play their playable characters. Like I don't mind that at all. I think it's really cool for the story still, you know. Um, yes, I was gonna say like, damn, they're actually gonna kill off Vivian, a playable character. Like, all right, respect. And then of course, no, I mean they didn't. But like I said, I was already predicting that they were going to use her power somehow to be able to remove the corruption, revive them, or something like I don't know. It feels as if you had a long dream where you saw your teacher again with her familiar smile, but soon the environment and your teacher both dissolve into the water like behind a misty curtain, blurring, then vanishing.
Belle, you're scaring me.
Huh?
Belle, I'm so glad you're awake.
Huh?
What happened? I remember Vivian and I... Wait, where's Vivian? She injected herself with Landon's serum.
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You were in a coma and... I'm so glad you're safe.
Well,
And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, barring a couple of scratches. Hugo sent a message earlier saying he got her checked over, and she was alright. Can you recall what happened?
I wonder if she can. We were in the dire straits.
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. And then I can't describe it, but I think I saw something. At the time, all I was thinking about was wanting to remove the crystals from Vivian. I don't even know what I did. But then I passed out, I guess. What happened after that?
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying on the ground. We didn't see anything else. Never mind that for now. Belle, do you feel any discomfort?
Just a bit dizzy.
Just a bit dizzy.
For tonight, just get some rest. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we'll discuss everything then.
Alright.
Okay. Good night then.
This time there are no strange sounds or sights in your dream, and you sleep peacefully throughout the night. Shortly after you awake, Vivian, Hugo, and Lycan arrive at the video store.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
It's not your fault.
You only became an ethereal to defeat Dina. If it weren't for you, neither of us would have made it out alive.
So, what happened? Belle said she saw the crystallization process start, but I didn't see anything through EOS. Hugo, Lycon, did either of you guys see anything strange?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequela, But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede.
Etheric energy within Master Proxy's body affected Vivian's condition and surrounding ether particles.
Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
My etheric energy?
How come I didn't know I had this ability? How's it even possible for me to influence other people's etheric particles? That makes it sound like I can manipulate etheric energy at will.
Master Proxy, you are special. This is a gift your teacher left you.
No, this has to do with our teacher.
Our teacher? So this has to do with her?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
Can I file a complaint?
If she causes trouble, can I file a complaint about her to you?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
He's like, I can't really do anything. I mean, I could. She doesn't even give a flying F if I just say anything like, oh, we have a complaint about you. She's like, okay. Now I'm even more worried.
That just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once. There is no time limit on this favor.
Okay, cool.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
Okay.
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's?
The mayor imagined, you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift.
Huh?
As
Yeah,
long
huh?
as Master Proxy
Huh?
agrees,
Huh?
we can sign and process the documents immediately.
Huh?
But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Huh?
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon! Probably. At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies,
Aww.
the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said,
Look
he
at Belle,
hopes you
she's
might
like,
speak
oh
with Miss
god.
Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
Hugo and Lycon are still bickering, and Vivian sits to one side, eager and anticipatory. As always, you can smell the aroma of noodles from the neighboring noodle shop and hear snippets of Elfie's music from her store. Thank goodness, time goes on, but there will always be friends by your side. After eating, Hugo, Lycon, and Vivian take their leave. Belle, are you alright? Lycon said you could control ether particle and it was a gift from our teacher. I keep thinking about it, and that Miss Xiyuan, we should investigate her. But let's not talk about that for now. You only just started to feel better. You should get some rest. I'll be there with you whatever happens in the future. Head upstairs and rest. I think this is it. I think the quest literally ends here as soon as we go up and rest, I think. Bop. Thinking back on it, a lot sure has happened recently. But can I really control etheric energy? Well, I think I think she can, but she has to learn how to do it. Like she can just suddenly like reach out her arms, just like hiya, you know, trying to remove it. I think this was almost a one-time thing. Like she, you know. Well, she can't. I'm pretty sure she will be able to do something in the future, but I wish Wise had that too. But I think Wise does have that too. Like because both of them, you know, were under the same roof, you know. If this is a gift our teacher left for us, then doesn't that prove that her research was focused on mitigating the damage Hollow have on humanity? Perhaps this can serve as evidence that she was innocent. But I can't feel anything yet. It doesn't feel like I have any special powers. Your thoughts are all jumbled together and your mind feels heavier and heavier. You drift off without noticing it. Okay, it's over. Nice. Lovely. Wait, did I get to claim this? Oh, never mind. I claimed it before last time. Okay. Cool. Cool. Wait, why is this one... You see the circle? Why is this one circled? Huh, wait. Oh, it maybe just shows where we are. But how is... Okay, that... Wow, thank you for the circle. No way, I didn't know we were here. Okay. That's really cool. We actually finished this main story quest. Newer area do continue to coexist with sacrifices. And neither daily life nor hidden crisis ever cease. New stories and the distant horizon are surely exciting, but one could also cherish each passing day. Present or past, one day they'll become memories worth holding on to. Yay, we finished it! We actually finished the main story. Huh? Wait, it's not over. We need to talk to Vice. How long are we recording? Yeah, let's just talk to Vice more. I mean, literally there's like basically nothing left. Wait, wasn't there a quest? Wait, what happened to Belle, someone's calling herself Chijuan. Oh, we can talk to her now? Is here for you. She's just like one of those master of the mystic arts from those movies. Do you know her? She saved me in the hollow. I do. You saved me in Vivian when we encountered some ethers before. Wise, do you remember that the mayor said before that he'd bring in a void hunter rank special investigator to help us adjust to our ether aptitude? Chijuan is that investigator. I see. No wonder she has such a unique presence. According to her, we have a good feng shui, and 6th Street is geometrically blessed and a good place to live too. That makes sense. Really? Yeah, she looked so serious. It didn't sound like just empty flattery. You weren't here when she came in earlier. I asked if she wanted to stay and wait, but she said she wanted to take a look around and you could talk once you were free. You have time now. Would you like to go and find her, Belle? Okay. This episode might be a little bit longer just because, well, there's no point ending the video and start a new video right now. Literally, we just going to talk to her. Though it could be long, but I believe we can just do it real quick. Oh, let me check her out real quick. Mamma mia, man. Dude, listen. Those tanks, they do save lives. I'm not even joking you. These things saves lives. I mean, literally. That's so cool. Look at her little bird she has though. She used some shadow art ninjutsu something when she fights. Like, that's really cool. Dude, look at those things, man. Wait. We have to compare. Can we compare? How do you change character? Oh, I can't do it because I think I'm in story mode thing. Yeah, I can't change it. I was change to a different model to see if she power crept them. I mean, these are massive. Are you kidding? These are massive. Oh, guys, look up there. What's that? What is that, guys? You see, Bardic needle. That's cool. Bardic needles, super cool place. I love Bardic needles. You guys love Bardic needles? Have you ever seen Bardic needles from this angle before? Didn't think so. I don't think you have ever seen Bardic needle from this angle before. Holy Christ! What about the gameplays? Have you seen the gameplays before? No, you haven't. Well, take a good look at it. What does it say on the sign over there? Can you guys see? You see what it says on the sign over there? Don't think so. Does she have a gap? Wait, does she have a little? It's a little gap. Oh my god, I can see. I'm so down bad. It's insane. Okay.
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
This is Howl.
A spiritual entity? His name is Howl. And I guess you could say he's a neighbor of mine. Is there something special about him?
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Sure is. Don't underestimate huskies.
Even huskies can be really smart. Howl is proof.
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. It must stay here for prolonged periods of time, parted from its owner and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse. However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership.
Wait, hold on. Jesus. Shiju and gently pets Howl's head. Good. That's a fee. Okay, that's a fee. You have to pet him and maybe give him some snackies too. Yeah, and they give you some snackies too. Stuff a few Dennis in his money pouch. Aw, okay. Then you return to the video store.
Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business. Your bamboo here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Didn't expect you to understand feng shui. Thank you for your blessings. But who exactly are you?
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Yi Xuan, a mystic from Yunquei Summit.
Mystic Yunquei Summit?
Wait, mystic? Like those people in movies who can tell your fortune and go around blessing people? This is my first time meeting one in real life. But what's Yunquei Summit?
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
What kind of partnership?
So, what sort of partnership are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunquei Summit. If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities.
To better control my abilities. It sounds great, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. Since you're willing to teach us your craft, Shifu, you must want something in return, right?
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter. He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
Alright. Let's leave it at that. The weather is nice today, perfect for going out. I just happen to need to head to a nearby store to collect something. If you're free, how about coming with me? We have a long path ahead of us, so it would be good to take the opportunity to learn more about other's way and methods. Sure, sounds good. Then let's go. Shishu and Shifu, where's the store? It's at Lumina Square. It's called Buyan. I know that store. Oh, I know that's a store, but hasn't it been closed for ages now? Is that okay, Shifu? It matters not. Whatever the situation, let's head over there first. It's been ages since I last came to Janus quarters. I'd like to take a look around. Just tell me when you're heading to Lumina Square. We can meet up there. She nods goodbye to you and leaves 6th Street. I mean, it seems like there's a bit more to the story after all. Like, I think I think this video would just be very, very long if we just keep continue, because I feel like we're gonna talk quite a lot still. So in case this is actually not much longer, it's like just 5 minutes, I'll just add it into this episode. Otherwise, I'm going to actually just end it here and start a new episode, I guess. I thought this was the last one, but yeah, well. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a like and subscribe if you guys do enjoy the video. Have an awesome day. Take care of yourself. I'll see you guys next video. Bye.